What's going on, YouTube? Check it out. Ed here with TGH, and today we're going to do another one of those things we do. You know we love to do them here, the digital meet and greet with our good friends over there, Weirdo Watson. Now I know what's with that emoji, because I'll tell you, that thing got me for a while. I was like, this is epic. And then when y'all sitting right next to each other, I'm like, ding, now I know what this is. I figured out the emoji. That's amazing. So let me start out by asking a question. Who is Weirdo Watson?
Quite honestly, that would be me technically. It's my last name. Like you always call me Watson or whatnot. You know, the military thing was that one thing. So they always say, "Where's Watson?" Here I am, guys.
Rock on. So there we have it. Now we know what Weirdo Watson is. And a lot of people ask me, Ed, what's with this you and Weirdo Watson thing? And I'm like, well, I was looking around. I like to look for new people that are adamant about being part of a community, but also they're doing it for the right reason. It's not about subs. It's not about being on Mr. or Mrs. Popularity. It's really about the passion of the animals. And I stumbled across your channel, and I thought that was something pretty epic. It was pretty amazing to me. So I said I have to reach out to these folks and get an opportunity to at least talk to them once in a blue moon. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree, man. The community's great. So it's like, I mean, like you said, forget all the subs, forget all the likes, you know, since I've met you and been part of the TGH community, you know what I mean? Like, I feel all the positivity there. So it's just straight love, man.
Well, you know, it wasn't easy. I'll tell you, I heard there was a need. Basically, the community was calling out for it, and nobody was answering that call. And I had nothing better to do. So I said, let's do it. Let's just jump right at it. I got tired of seeing all the negative on Facebook groups. I couldn't go to one little chat community here, forum there, and see somebody ask a simple question like, what's the proper humidity? That was instant attack mode. Everyone was bombarding and attacking that person for asking such a simple question. You know, somebody couldn't ask something as simple as, you know, what do I do if my animal has stuck shit? That was another thing where they were just getting bombarded. And I was new, and I was like, dude, do I not ask? Do I not ask for help? Should I not ask these people, what can I do? And I learned early on that, no, you really can't, because they'll rip you apart. So there was no real safe space. I really don't like that term safe space, but it is what we're building. We're building a community that allows people to come over and have an opportunity to just vibe and hang out with like-minded people that are willing to help. So I seen a video, and you said it very clearly, like, I have a ball python. I love my ball python. I just want to relax and vibe with my ball python and be part of people that are like that. And I was like, hey, over here. Come over here, guys. So that made me excited. And I just wanted you guys to, you know, at least see the people I was talking about. You know, in the chat, there are amazing people, and they're always willing to help one another. They're always willing to vibe with one another. They're willing to pass on knowledge. And I was like, even if there's 5 people, I mean, like I say this all the time, I don't care if I'm talking to 5 people. If those 5 people are active and they're constantly trying to help other people, I'll be their voice. I'll speak with them. I'll hang with them. You know, I do this every night. And, you know, it's daunting sometimes when you have to worry about scheduling and putting stuff together. Like having you guests on, that was amazing. I'm glad we were able to do this. This knucklehead here, I guess, doesn't know how to use technology properly, because you guys were hitting me up on the Google Hangouts, and I was like, what are they talking about?
Hey, dude, you got me beat, because I didn't even know we could go live and let it be on YouTube like this. Like, this is real cool. So you teaching me something right now.
Well, hey, I learned this from a good guy at Fealy's Clutch. Jon Fealy was telling me about. Yeah, you know, he's a major member of the community. Very early on, when we started establishing presidents and finding senators, basically I couldn't put multiple presidents in a state. So we would grab a president that would take on the responsibility, basically, of managing the paperwork, if you will, of that state. We haven't had any paperwork yet, so that's great. But like, if we have handouts, if we have marketing materials, if we have things that we use as resources, I'd like them to have that saved in their computer or their Google, the Google Drive or their cloud, whatever they have access to. So when someone asks, they can just shoot it that way. Fealy was one of those people that came on very early. And I mean, Texas, right? Everything's big in Texas. So I needed to find a guy that had that type of attitude, a guy or gal. It just so happened to be Jon Fealy. That dude out there, he's been repping it. Positivity. People know he's in line with the positivity movement. And, you know, this movement that we have, it's not just about me or breeders. It's really about the community and the future. Like yourself, you're coming into a community. I mean, how long have you been taking care of a ball python?
Ooh, 2016. So for 2 years. Coming up December, 2 years.
For all that duration, you've been putting in the work, you've been putting in the care, you've been doing your research. It's just these type of things to have a community that where you can ask the question, like we do our email times here, we do our hashtag time. Hashtag time is to build up the community as a whole so that, you know, they're not so concerned about numbers. Numbers will come, especially if you're active and you're part of a community. That kind of stuff just happens. You know, it happens organically. People see your face. We did a live the other night about sub for sub or view for view. I'm a very, very, very big advocate on the view for view style platform. Basically, if you're supporting the people in your community, you're going to help them. They're going to see your name. They're going to see your icon. They're going to be like, that person's here to show me some support. They're going to want to show you support and vice versa. When we put out these things like email time, it allows people to communicate and connect with people that they probably wouldn't have got an opportunity to connect with in the past. So there you have it. So how many animals do you have and what are they?
6, 7,
Are we going to
8.
talk technical? Are we going to talk technical or are we talking reptiles?
Well, that's why it's a cool question, because if you have a bunch of people there, I mean, I say people, but if you have a bunch of animals
They
there.
are little peoples. They are.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, by technicality, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're breeding. We're doing well. We before we started breeding snakes, we decided to breed the mice and the rats. But as far as coming to become pets, I've become a rat.
Yeah. So the breeder, the female that we got to breed the female rat, she has definitely become. It's a hashtag. I'm sorry that I'm doing it so soon, but it's a hashtag save the rat, just like Brian Barchick did the hashtag save the chicken or save the bird.
It was save the chicken.
So we have accumulated 2 rats as pets, but outside of that, we have 6 reptiles.
Okay. My son went nuts over a rat. We had our feeder rats, and we went ahead and we go in to feed everybody. We do live at TGH. And he had, you know, this one snake wouldn't eat. And my son was like, I have to save this rat. Saved the rat and became friends with the rat. The rat was his pal. That lasted for about a week until he just didn't care so much to give it water or food or clean his bedding out. His grandma was taking care of it. And his mom wasn't playing that. She's like, oh, you're not going to take care of your rat. This is what happens. It was the most horrible thing. I was like, wifey, you are so mean for that one. But I'll tell you what, now he has a snake, and he tells me all the time, Dad, don't you worry. I made sure my snake has its water. Oh, you know, I made sure to clean that snake's bedding out. And I'm like, I guess he learned something.
Right.
Yep. I was like, that's
so
more of my alley. Like,
hey, you know what? My wife she's a tough law enforcement woman. She ain't playing games. You know how it is being in the military. I was a PMC. I have my hat goes off to everyone who served this country. You know, I served my back pocket to take care of my family, but those folks that go above and beyond to take care of everyone in our community, and not just our community of reptiles. We're talking this community that we're able to live in because of this great effort that goes in from the people like yourself. I appreciate you. Thank you for your service.
No, thank you guys. You gave me the opportunity, really. So something.
We got a bunch of folks here. There's a ton of folks. Can you guys see the chat on your end over there?
No.
Okay.
I think we have to turn the phone.
Yeah, you'd have to pull up another phone or something to look at that. Right now, we got a bunch of folks in here. We got Exotic Marble Reptiles, BCS Ball Pythons. What's up? We got Jade's Balls in here. Iron Dog's in the house. Nightbot is on the job, of course. Heather is here. What's poppin', Heather?
I was like, where's Heather?
Right, Heather is here. Heather be here. She be on top of me. She got to make sure that I'm in my place. You know what I'm saying? Right. We got Chevy in the house. BP's here. There's probably a ton of other folks. If you're here, much love to you. Platinum Scales is here. Let me see. Earl's here. We go back a little bit. Van and others. All right, guys. So we're here. We got an opportunity to hang out with some amazing people. Now, we asked where you guys are. We know how many animals you guys have. we know how many animals are ball pythons. Which is your favorite ball python?
Well, mine, see, I got to kind of go back and forth with that because we bought one last year at Repticon, and she was a honeybee, and we bought her as a little bit older than a hatchling. And then for Christmas last year, she bought me my own, which is our biggest female, Adela. And I'm just kind of stuck between the two, between Nubia and Adela. I can't really say that I have a favorite. They're all really great animals. So, but those are definitely
Perfect answer. Perfect answer.
I mean, by technicality, my guy, my one guy, I mean, he's been the start of all of this. So by technicality, I'm gonna have to say Stitch. We gotta give it up for Stitch, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be so into this right now. But like she said, I love all of my animals, and they're all great. Like, I could probably go nose to nose with all of them, so I really don't have any issues.
Oh, watch out!
Well, you know what I mean. I have been nose to nose with all of them. So.
Yeah, you know, there's certain people, like if I let Austin from Ball and Chain Constrictors to my house, he has done Eskimo kisses with every single ball python in my collection. It is the weirdest thing. Even the boas, he's sitting there making sure that they line up and they're doing their Eskimo kisses. I'm like, bro, like stop molesting my snakes, man. Leave my snakes alone. But he is super on top of that. He likes to make sure to get that personal connection. I dig that kind of stuff. It's amazing to me. So
see, look, I told you they'd be trying to hide in my locks. How that one tried to hide in your chin.
I went to Walmart the other day. I have some footage where I walked in and I was thinking to myself, nobody's gonna notice, which I was right. Nobody was noticing that I had a ball python around my wrist. This one lady was coming down an aisle right when she popped out. All she seen was the ball python. She said, "Oh no! Wait, is that real? Wow, that's really beautiful." But oh no! And it was so funny because it was a banana, and so for a split second, she was willing to engage with that snake. She's like, "Oh wow, that's a pretty snake." And then she realized again it was a snake. And was like, "Whoa, back up!" But that was kind of cool, you know. So, is there any morphs that you guys are looking to get into in the near future? Do you have any plans nobody knows about?
I want to make a bumblebee so bad.
Here go the mommy right here.
I want a bumblebee, and if we're gonna make anything, I want that to be our first try. If we're gonna try, like, attempt to create something specific,
more designer morph type.
Yeah, I definitely want a bumblebee. I saw my first one at Alligator Alley, which is the reptile shop here that we go to. And I saw him, and after I saw him, I'm just like, babe, I'm in love with him. That's my son. Like, we have to get him. And we ended up waiting too long, and somebody bought him. But
no, I just kept telling her, we're gonna make him. We're gonna make him. Let's make him.
We
That's
have
the fun part.
Nubia is spider and ghosts, and you need what? Spider and pastel, yellow belly to make a bumblebee. So that's what I want to work towards.
Well, yeah, you're definitely going to have fun doing that. I mean, that's a lot of the big joy in being a keeper. And if you're going to do some breeding and pairing, especially on a hobbyist level of just, you know, producing some amazing stuff, I mean, that's got to be the goal, is to do something visually amazing. I think that's a lot of people go for. So, Watson, anything on your noggin over there? Anything you're planning on putting together?
Some bells. I need a bell.
Super fast with that one. Straight to bells. She's like, bells. Yep.
That's real easy. Yeah, I've been in love with bells since I've been in love with pythons, but
rock on. See, I have this vision. It's my vision, okay? That if I ever have a booth at a show, you walk to this booth and this booth just has a whole row, whole table of just super forms of all white snakes. So the ivory, the super Mojave, just anything you could think of on that table. That's my goal. Like I'm like stuck on the co-dominant thing. So yeah, I can't get over the snake is just crawling up here, just chilling right there. It threw me off for a second.
That's how all of them are. Mm-hmm. And this is our newest addition. She's the last one we picked up maybe 3 months ago. And from the time we picked her up, well, we had 3 adoptees, and at least all 3 of them, they're all pretty chill. We had to tame one, which was the bearded dragon, but they all been like this.
That's cool. So, I mean, it's obviously a long-term commitment, 30 years with the ball python. So when you took on that responsibility, what was kind of your thought process? What was the research that went into it?
Well, I did the research first. I started out with a veiled chameleon. And then like 2 weeks later, ended up with my ball python. Well,
Right.
During that 2 weeks frame, I tried to do so much research. I went to YouTube, I was in forums, just Googled everything from all the way up to something basic as the RIs. And I actually conditioned 2 RIs back to health, her being one.
Okay.
But
she's moving fast.
No, I just did a lot of research, and when I first seen that 30 years, I'm like, all right, well, dude, guess what? You're gonna be here with me when I'm like 70, so let's do this.
We gonna be pals. I was telling my kid that I'm gonna be this old wrinkly dude with a bunch of tubs of snakes and stuff. I don't know, man. Are we still gonna be weirdos at that point? I just don't know. What's going on, Retro? How's it going? Iron Dog's in the house again, guys. We're hanging out with amazing folks. These are people just like ourselves hanging out in the reptile community, and we get a chance to see this. You know, there was a time where we all were just getting into a community and we were all just being, a part of something. I enjoy doing this. I don't know. How do you guys feel about being part of a reptile community?
Like I told you before, man, this community, and I'm glad I found you guys. This community itself is great. The positivity flows. Everybody always look out for each other. The information that gets passed across the spectrum. I love it because it keeps me and her both smiling.
That's what's up. Retro Balls, how's it going? How's the family doing? Jay's Balls in the house. I don't know. Me and Jay, I'm just going to put us out there, Jay. We really like to keep, a nice visual household. I've been looking at some pictures on Instagram. Y'all got to go take a look at Jay's Balls. I mean, the man's got a very, very nice setup. I mean, you're keeping your stuff clean. I really appreciate seeing that kind of stuff. It shows. If you keep your home clean, you keep your person clean, you tend to be the type of person to keep your animals clean, nice and fresh, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, all of my animals are in my living room, so if you come in here and you smell something, you better tell me.
Hey, I'm in the same boat. I was lucky enough to get my wife to allow me to bring the man cave from the garage. I have this huge 3-car garage, and in the winter it's fine because, heat tape, all that kind of stuff. I could keep them all nice and warm. But in the summer, it was too intense. And, I was just scared. I was having stressful days. I was coming to work thinking, like, my babies, they're in there baking and stuff. So it was very stressful. Now they're in the house, so I don't have that concern. But I still really want to go back in the garage and, like, set it up in there. But it's going to take, at least a grand or two of insulation and stuff like that. And just to get it all 100% right. And now I'm thinking about breeding rats. What do you guys think about that? Is that something you might get into?
Well, we started with mice before we started with the rats, and we have been successful. We have one that produced. We've already fed off a couple. We still have some of the babies left that we are going to buy a breeder male and breed
of course,
the new male.
New line of males, so we don't inbreed and stuff like that.
Right, and we got another female breeder mouse that is pregnant right now, and hopefully little Miss Raina Rat over here is soon to produce too.
You say soon? She jumped a whole 100 grams in the last week or so. So
yeah,
I think we got
gained a
pregnant rat.
Oh man, so that's got to be cool too, right? Because I was scared of rats. So just to be able to hold a rat was a big deal for me. Like, I have this technique where I hold the tail and I hold the majority of the weight in one hand and I'm holding the tail. Like, y'all, you ain't gonna run from me. So I learned that from Ed from CMC. He helped me overcome that. Was there anything to help you overcome the fear? Did you have any fear for rodents?
I personally never had a fear for rodents. I didn't care for them. I regret a few of the kills I've done back in the past now because I've grown a love for them. But
I did something horrible not too long ago. Actually, when I first got started doing this, there was a day in the first man cave where this huge rat got out. It had bit Dre. It was running all over the place. Tone was on top of a couch screaming. It was comical. It was like, ah! One of those moments. And so I was going, we pinned up the rat, and I was like this big tough guy, you know what I mean? If you've done some stuff adrenaline runs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So I was like,
mine happened way
snapped
before
his
I
neck,
got
and I
into
got
the
all like,
community,
yeah, I
though.
did that, and I felt horrible afterwards. So yeah, I'm in that
Yeah,
boat
mine
too.
happened way before I got into the community, though. So that whole little ordeal, me being macho, yeah, it was one of those. All right, I got it. Doom, and I stomped it out, whatnot, and got rid of it because I had just moved into a new house. But like I said, she had pet rats. We didn't gain the whole thing about breeding them so we could feed our animals. And like I said, she didn't got me to last 2 weeks got me to love some rats now. So
She's so sweet.
When they're babies, they look like little puppy dogs.
right.
They're not
It's
little puppy
hard.
dogs no more. They're mean now. They bite. They're not so.
Not the rats. That's the mice.
Yeah, the little baby mice. But they're just out of control. I'm like, I don't understand. Your mother is so sweet. Why are you guys so feisty?
Oh no, it's is it genetic? Who knows? Are you guys in an area where you're allowed to have ASF?
What is that?
African soft furs. Quite honestly, I haven't seen any here in Oklahoma City. I'm not certain, quite honestly. I do need to read up on that because I am doing a lot of expanding very fast.
Gotcha.
So, quite honestly, we've been just feeding our mice really good protein and fiber diets and stuff like that. And being the fact that we pretty much eat really healthy and we have our beardies, our bearded dragons, let me make sure because some people don't really know. Since we have our bearded dragons, we feed them a lot of vegetables and stuff as well. So, I mean, their diet is pretty solid.
Rock on. So do you guys do your own mixture for the rat food? Do you buy something processed? How do you go about doing that?
We actually have a mixture of pellet food, dog food, cat food, and quite honestly, between the rat, the rodent feed, I found some cat food that was really, really equivalent and like way better at price.
Okay, yeah.
But I actually go on Chewy. I try to go online a lot and do a lot of online shopping, see what goes on around there. And then, of course, compare prices to what's here in the city. But we have a mixture of, like I said, pellets, dog food, cat food, so they can have a very different variety. If I'm
there you go. You know, everyone says, you know, quality in, quality out. You know what you're putting in your rats. You know what you're getting out of that. You know where they're going.
Look, we can't start hashtag time yet. I got one for you. Hold on. Definitely that's directed to the reptile community. But no, you're right. Quality in, quality out. You get in what you put out, man.
You know what? We might as well. What time should it be right now? I mean, we might as well go and activate something. You want to let everybody know what we should be doing right now?
It's time for hashtag time, guys.
Yeah, I'm with it.
There you guys go. It's hashtag time. It's a time for you to go ahead and support other people in your community. It's time to show a little love to those people here in our community being active. They're going to put a hashtag right now in that chat. Go over there and show them some love. That means go and sub. Let's see it. I don't see any hashtags yet. There it goes. Hashtag reptile family in here. Go over there and show Heather some love. You know that's what's up. That's what we're all about here. Go on over there and do those things that show the community what type of people you are. Here we go. BBM hashtag what? I'm in it. Oh, there it is. I'm in it. That's a new one. Let's go in there and go show him some love. That's what's good. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. We got to go show BBM some love. He's a new member of this community. I think he's amazing. I'm with it. Are you guys with it over there?
You know what? I'm going to go over there and subscribe as soon as we finish up with this. But no, I haven't seen BBM, so be looking out for me. I'll be coming to watch some videos, man.
There you go. You got amazing people in here. Chevy comes in with a hashtag positivity. Reptile family from Redstrom. Iron Dog, hashtag positivity movement. Guys, you need to stay tuned because we're definitely going to be showing you guys some new members of the TGH family. Today, I was hanging out with Aquaballs, and he kind of like twisted my arm and made me develop the first swag for TGH. So there is a link in the description below. How do you guys feel about swag over there? What does Weirdo Watson think about reptile community swag?
Well, first off, we already started our own personal collection of t-shirts. So be looking out for it soon because we're going to get some prints really done. I guess I was going to throw this in at the end, but we got some stickers coming along too. So, I mean, to start, you know what I'm saying, to start or something, I'm not trying to go too big before, you know, I got to make sure I can actually have somewhere to spread the love to give those to. I got a lot of stickers that's on the way, so be looking out for them.
Well, I'm going to definitely need me one of those stickers. I'm just putting my bid in now for it, all right?
You already know what's up. I got you, man. Don't worry about that.
Guys, you guys are amazing. There's so many people in here that are doing this hashtag time. Let me catch up with a little bit of what we got going on here. So Bert jumped in with hashtag Walking Dead. What has that got to do with reptiles, man? All right, here we go. Hashtag enjoying your hobby. That's from Van. Salty Sailor Serpents in the house. Oh my goodness, with Herping Adventure. Positive vibes coming from BP. You guys got to love them positive vibes. Go take a look at BP Collector. Good friend of TJ.
Yeah,
got some amazing swag over there as well. Other amazing people supporting our community, being active and serving our country. Much love to you. Anybody here that has served the country, thank you for your service. We really appreciate what you're doing, what you have done, and what you continue to do. Reacclimating yourselves back into society is not a hard thing. It's a push. It's something you need to do every day. You can do it. I know you can. All right, we got over here BCS Ball Pythons loving the new community. Yes, that's what it's all about. ZTK's in the house. Just go and show love to everybody over here that is putting out a hashtag. We got love for you folks. We know it's not easy. We know that it's a little bit of extra effort, but what do you get out of it from helping others? How do you guys feel about that, knowing that we're out there all the time helping people in our community? I know you guys are out there. You put your opinion out there. You're very active. Is that a way for you to be active in the community by commenting and talking to others on other channels and other communities?
Between the fact of, like you said, all the comments and whatnot, like I said, I was also in forums. I'm still in a forum, bp.net. So, yeah, definitely that. It's a lot of information there. I'm not going to say it's the best place. This place has been my best place to find positivity as far as the community itself, plus information. So, yeah, longevity of information and positivity, it all runs together here. So, definitely that.
Well, you know what? That's what it is to be active. I enjoy doing it. I know there's a lot of people out here in the community that love doing it. We got people like Kentuckiana who taught me how to be a chat ninja, you know, come in and say, what's up, I'm here, and then kind of sit back and enjoy these lives, kind of see how other people feel about things, really get to see what type of people that it is you're vibing with in your community. Thanks to Will for teaching me stuff like that. You also got amazing people like Heather who keeps folks like this knucklehead in line. She keeps it real. That's what it's all about. You have enthusiasts like Jay who have so much passion, and that's something that I think is contagious. That's why I like having him around here. You know, Redstrom, what an amazing dude. You know, he's a character. He's got a vibe. There's aura coming off these guys. You got Redstrom and Zamora Reptiles. They hang with each other. They're great people. And you can see how friendships foster and they come together and do great things. That's amazing. You know, what is it that we do this for? Why do we come together in a community? What's the importance of being a member of a reptile community, and a positive one at that? I think it's coming together and getting an opportunity to vibe with one another. That type of thing really matters to me. I've seen some crazy stuff, the ups and the downs, the hate. You know, we got a bunch of people here right now. Just so you know, I got only 14 thumbs up. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with the counter. Maybe you guys can tell me with that. Go over there and hit that thumbs up. Let more people come on over here. Don't forget that what we do, it's important because we're doing it not just for now. It's for the future. It's for those new people coming into the community. What do you guys think over there that we can do to help people out in the community? Is there anything that you haven't noticed us talking about that we could actually start putting some of our attention towards?
I would say being more open about if there's different reasons why you come to reptiles, because when I first started with reptiles, it wasn't something that I was interested in. I kind of fell into it because of her. And well, after I met her, I fell in love with Stitch. And
you fell onto a reptile. Wait a minute. Do we need to call somebody? Did you hurt that reptile when you fell on it?
No. But they're very therapeutic. And for me, having a very high anxiety level, it's easy to reach out to my reptile and spend time with my reptile, and it can help calm me down. So for other people going through things like that, I feel like if we're able to be open and honest about those things, and if our reptiles really do help us in those ways, just to show people that we are really welcoming. We're welcoming, and we are here with, you know, arms wide open. This is a loving community, and I've had nothing but good vibes and positivity and just great energy from reptile communities. The vlogs that we watch daily, I mean, people are just amazing and loving and caring, and it's crazy that I find that more in the reptile community than I would doing anything else. So, I mean,
well, I dig that.
I'm sorry, you can go ahead.
No, I was saying I dig that. I mean, I think that's why we all fight so hard for this. I think that's why we push so hard in our community to have these type of things like gatherings like we're doing right now. You spoke on it. It's a thing that we all do. We take time, something that is so important, that's something we're never going to get back again. You know, time. You're spending time with people in your community. So valuable. You cannot put a price on time. In your last days, what would you pay for one more hour? Do you know what I mean? So to get that opportunity to vibe with people, to hang out with other people, it's a great thing. I think it's great. I know you guys are with it, and that's what our community needs, is more people coming together, more people getting a chance to vibe and communicate. So we've went ahead and talked about a little bit over there what's going on with Weirdo Watson. Everybody knows what we're doing over here at TGH. Is there any other segments we should be worried about right now, Weirdo Watson? Am I missing anything?
Probably do a little bit of talking to the community right now. I know I'm missing a lot of the comments because I don't have a second screen right now. So all I can say is what's up to everybody. I'm not going to be able to see your comments until I go back and watch this because I got to go ahead and do my view. Got to make sure TGA gets the love from Weirdo Watson as well. I guess I'll be giving myself some love back, but
there you go.
Guys, I just want to say thank you for being here, all those that's here, and thank you for welcoming us.
Well, I think you're welcome. Zamora Reptiles, thank you guys for jumping in. We're here. We're hanging out with some new members of the reptile community. We're trying to just have a good time and vibe with our like-minded friends. We've worked hard to build this community, and that's something that I've realized we're able to do things like this, like open up our family, open up the doors to what it is that we do, correspond with folks. I think we should go ahead and do this right now. Let's do it. Let's put out that hashtag. No, wait. We did that. It's email time, guys. Let's do emails. Go ahead.
I got you.
All right. We're ready. We're ready for this.
We was going to do the questions on, you know, what brought us here. We did that one. You know, what was our favorite? And there was another question that you had for us. It was like 4 or 5 questions. I know that one.
Okay, well, let's throw another one at you, question-wise. If you could go to any reptile convention in the world, where would it be?
I didn't even hear you. What's that again?
If you could go to any reptile convention in the world, where would it be?
I would want to go to one in Canada. The Canada convention was.
She's seen that mutation creation with Brian and Barchik, Cusco, and mutation creation. She's seen that one, and yeah, it was pretty live. It looked pretty live.
I definitely would.
But we already know that we're supposed to have a reptile family reunion at Tinley. So I mean, what do you mean?
All right, I guess I might as well tell everybody right now. Don't beat me up. All right. I'm not going to Tinley this year.
Oh, neither am I.
Okay, so there you go. We're good. We could do this next year, right? We're going to do this next year.
A year to save up.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to do this next year. My wife said if I don't go this year, she'll be happy because I'm going to get some more babies into the collection. Well, you know, I'm going for adults, but, you know, more members of our reptile family are going to join. And next year she'll join me at Tinley. So I figured it's a win-win for me. I'm going to go with that. So, yeah, I'm going to have some amazing things coming soon. Stay tuned. I'll tell you who they coming from. Someone cool out here in California. I think it'll be really cool. So stay tuned for that. Do you guys got any big things coming up over there with Weirdo Watson that we should know about?
Oh, well, see, you've taken all of the juice from the end of this, man. All of the juice, man. We got Repticon tomorrow, so be looking out for our video tomorrow evening. As soon as I get back home, I'm going to do a compilation of hopefully a few interviews and a few snakes, and you'll get to see what happens at Repticon.
Well, there you have it, guys. We're going to get a chance to go hang out, with the Repticon with Weirdo Watson. Why would we not want to do that? Stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. For all of you that went ahead and put your emails in, I appreciate it. I know you've done it before, and I'm going to ask you guys to do it again in another time, in another video. We do this so that people can network with each other. You might have the answer to a question that someone has been having on their mind for so long. And because we're a community that's so open and willing to help one another, they're going to feel more comfortable reaching out to you. Thank you for doing those things that you do. And of course, we like to spread the word, spread the herps here. I know if you're new, it sounds a little weird, but it's a positive thing for spreading the herps in our reptile community.
Y'all be killing me with that, man.
You got to spread the herps. Oh, you got to go see this video he did. Go over to Zamora Reptiles, and I think the title is like Living with Herps or something like that. It's an epic video, and it's a few minutes. I was rolling the whole video. He was like, Ed, I got to send you this. And I was like, okay, I get a lot of that. So I like stack them up, and then when I get time, I'll put it on my TV. I'll play it through my PlayStation. Well, that time I just so happened to just get here or just get somewhere so I could watch it. Wherever I was in my car was rocking and everything. I was just, it was crazy. I had so much fun with that. Yeah, that's a great video, Redstrom. I thought that was amazing. All right, guys, let me see what time it is right here. We've been here for 30 minutes. We're chilling. We're relaxing. How you guys doing on over there? Do you guys need any bananas for potassium or anything like that?
I think I'm good on a banana right now.
All right.
I'm good on a banana right now.
All right, so we don't need no bananas.
Maybe some water.
It's an inside joke. Y'all don't need to know all of our stuff. We can have secrets. All right, so check this out. Finley's going to be amazing. I'm not going to be there. There's going to be other great folks there. Stay tuned with Aldo. You're going to see Will from Kentuckiana over there and many more, guys. There are people in our community that are going to get a chance to go over there. Oh, I'm a little jealous of them. I wish I could go. I mean, I could go. Then I'd have to be like, Will, can you pick me up from the airport? Then I'd have to be like, Aldo, can you drop me off at the airport? And then I'd be walking around all sad the whole time because I spent so much money on airline tickets and I can't buy no animals. Now here, I got good friends. I've been talking with, should I leak who the breeder I'm getting these animals from? Should I do that? What do you think, Weirdo Watson? I will leak this information if you guys want me to leak it.
I think we should keep it a surprise. Okay, you can leak it to me. All right,
I'm gonna leak it to you. See, y'all don't even get to know now. Y'all don't even get to know. We're gonna keep it to ourselves.
I'm just kidding.
All right, how about this? Let's do it this way.
I mean,
if we can get 10 thumbs up right now, yeah, let's do it. Let's get 10 thumbs up, guys. If you can give me 10 thumbs up, I'll tell you where the animals are coming from. So let's see. Who wants to know where the ball pythons are coming from? Anybody interested? Well, let me know. I need 10 thumbs up, guys.
All I know is I'm jealous of that LSR you just got this past week. I know that, and I know where you got that one from, and they don't have anymore, man.
You hit them up too, like, hey, so can I get one? They was like, sorry. Oh man, they are coming.
Your lives, and she said she didn't have anymore, and I was just like, I was really just saying, hey, I'm looking forward to it, so I'll wait. I'm a little patient. I need a fire. I
got a fire. I got a flame. I got an LSR. I got a sulfur. Yeah, I'm trying to get all of the fires that I could possibly get my hands on. It's kind of cool. Oh man, there are so many folks here. All right, I'm going to tell you guys.
I'm leaking that info.
I'm leaking that info. Starts with an S. Any ideas? Anyone got an idea? Starts with an S. It's got an S and an O. An S and an O.
South Sound, I would think.
What's your guess over there?
The collector. I say South Sound.
Well, no. It's someone out here in California. Oh, salty. Oh, Will got it all quick and everything. No, I wish it was, some epic other place off to some faraway land so I can go travel, but instead I get to go get it from a good friend of mine. I've already bought an amazing bumblebee head hypo, which was our giveaway snake. That snake belongs to Genomic Labs. He's just chilling at the man cave, relaxing until they come visit again. Yes, I'm getting 2 females from Corporal Soto. I think it's amazing.
Oh, duh.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Corporal Soto. I hit him up, and I was like, no pressure, but if you happen to have any adult females that you might be in, let me know. And he was like, I'll hit you back. He hit me back, and he was going through a list, and I was like, I like that. I like that. I was like, okay, I like those 2. Can we work something out? When I say he gave me like friends and family deal, he gave me like an amazing deal. And so I had to jump on it. So now I have 2 amazing girls coming, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're going to just have to wait. I mean, got to keep some suspense. What do you guys think?
Oh, I agree. Definitely keep that one on lock until it's time. Definitely do that.
Oh, man.
Hey, Corporal Soto, I'm giving you this one. I will be hitting you up soon if you still have some females, because I need another. Well, by technicality, I need a male. But gotta have females. Gotta have those females.
She's like, I gotta have one male. At least some dudes up over here.
Like 3 females right now, and he's just trying to give him some Mac loving all day. So I need to get me another male, because the one that she brought out, her female, she was bucking. So I don't think she's gonna go this year. So I'm gonna need some actual more breeder females. I need more breeder size females.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I am trying my darndest not to have this light directly in my face, folks, but I am being blinded by this. It just got way too dark over here. Don't know why it's so dark out here. Yeah, but I'm blinding myself. I'm like trying to figure stuff out. All right, let's see what we got over here. Does anybody have any questions for our friends here? Weirdo Watson. I'm going to give the first question out here. They're going to get priority, and we're going to go over here and bug our friends, see if we can get that question answered. Right now, McLovin, oh, that's funny. BBM, they caught that. He knew what you was talking about, that McLovin right there. That was good.
That's my movie.
Wow. I like that fake ID. That was the funniest ID I've ever seen in my life, man. I mean, I've worked bars before. I'm like halfway wondering if I would be like, you know what? Go on in, Mr. McLovin.
Right.
All right. BBM asks, where are they located? Where are you lovely ladies located?
We are in Central Oklahoma City.
Dang, she said that all.
Thunder City, Thunder Live. I think they're going live tonight too.
Home of the Thunder.
Oh, Iron Dog, my boy. He needs us to do it. Boom. That's for my boy Iron Dog. I wish I had the tattoos like him, but I just got my wife name.
Right.
So
Don't even say
I'm like kind of cool. Can I be like a little bit of cool? Just a little.
Somebody got one to say stay down. I want to say it is him.
Yeah, it's Iron Dog. Yeah, he's killing it with that one. Collab. Who's gonna collab? Who's gonna collab? Watson and Iron Dog collab. Oh my goodness. Iron Dog's asking for a collab right here on the live. What do y'all think about that?
Hey, like I said, we here to show some love. We ready to do that. Just let us know. I will send Ed our email, or you got it. You got the M.kilowatt. M.kilowatt. Go ahead and send it to him. We'll get it handled.
Bam. There you go. Stay tuned for that collab, guys. That's what we're here to do. We're here to come together as a community, have good times, vibe, show love, communicate with one another. If you see people in this chat, go and make sure, if you're not sub to them, that you sub to them, just so that we can all grow together. The numbers don't really matter, but when you do have a large following of folks around you, that means there's that many more people that can come hang out with you when you have those opportunities to go live, when you put out a video. Like, I put out videos in the morning, and they're basically like, good morning, what's up to my friends. I don't expect to get tons of views. I know I get a lot bigger response hanging out here doing the lives. That's something that's fun for me. I get to chill, relax. My friends get to come chat, communicate, correspond, all the great things that, the internet affords us the opportunity to do. I know a lot of people bash YouTube, but YouTube is just a platform. We got to keep in mind that it's a search engine. It's working. It's doing so many things. Millions upon millions upon millions of dollars have gone into this. But guess what? It gives us an opportunity to do what we're doing here. We are producing content, reaching people for free. So from TGH here, thank you for that, YouTube. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
Hey, I definitely concur because I mean I use Google. I have multiple Google accounts. YouTube, YouTube definitely gave me entertainment, gave me information. I mean, it's life really.
YouTube is almost better than Google.
Well, YouTube is Google.
Yeah, because Google owns YouTube.
Yep.
But I would rather go search for something on YouTube rather than search for something on Google.
Well, yeah, it's a visual search. That's why I was saying YouTube is the second, or am I tripping? I want to say it's the second largest. It's either the second or the fourth. I'm going with second. It's the second largest search engine on the planet. Essentially, when we're doing things and looking for things, people tend to either go to Google or go to YouTube to find something out. I mean, I do it all the time, especially if someone asks me, like, hey, how do you do this? I'm like, well, let me YouTube it real quick and see if I
Right.
That's like the
let me just double check.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, I know when I was changing some part on my car, I did the exact same thing. I was like,
yep.
How do I move this belt again?
And that's what people say. I'm gonna go YouTube it. So yep, I agree.
That's how I learned how to change my brake light.
And all she had to do was come to me, but she had to be independent. I agree.
Oh my goodness. So is there any secret plans that you got coming on? I know you said you're gonna be getting some males, but are there any males that you wish you could have for like the ultimate pairing?
Right now, like I told you earlier, I'm getting me some bells, so I'm about to grab some Mojaves. But as far as projects, we're working on building a lot of vivariums. We're actually sitting on one right now.
We are working on. We're working on building some nice stuff, and we actually have some. We actually have some pretty good things to work with. That
rock on.
That we found for free.
There you go. Hey, work with what you got. I'll tell you that.
And it's gonna be pretty legit. I'm really excited to get started on the project, and it's come with having to take some things apart, but to my surprise, we are actually able to use everything that we're taking apart. We're able to take advantage of all of the different pieces and
use it back.
Right.
Oh, nice. Repurpose.
Yeah.
Gotta love the repurposing. All right. Well, you know what? We've been having a great time out here. Let's see what time we got. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and let everybody know how we can find Weirdo Watson on social media.
Well, first off, the one thing that you got, like we was just discussing, is YouTube. Come find me at Weirdo Watson on YouTube. If you want the email, like I said, you can either hit up Ed, but I'm going to say it right here. M as in Mike, period, KILOWAT 405 at gmail.com.
I'm going to go ahead and post that if that's okay with you. I'm going to post it right now in the chat.
Absolutely.
Bam, there you go, guys.
I post stuff on Instagram as well. So Instagram at Kenya Delane _. It'll be Kenya with 2 A's. So KENYAADELANEE _ And
you just lost me, but what we can do is go over there to the Weirdo Watson email and be like, hey, I need your other half's email, and that stuff could happen. All right, guys, we can do it like that. Now, I wanted to tell everybody about this thing that I did today with Aqua Balls. I produced some swag. Yeah, I did the swag thing. It's only going to be up for 3 days, so I'm not doing this like big, long campaign. If y'all want some swag, you know we do this all the time. There's 3 days until this campaign is over. Link in the description below. If you're interested and the link don't work and you really want the shirt, hit me up. We'll figure some way out. That's what's up. There are some TGH swag shirts. A lot of folks have been asking. And when you ask me, I just tell you I don't have swag. So sorry. Now there's an opportunity. Link in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about hanging out with amazing people. I know I enjoy hanging out with amazing folks. I mean, I don't like this light thing that I got in my face. I feel like I'm like going to get hit by a car, like, ah! But I'll figure something out about that. But anyways.
You put on a shadow show back there.
I should start doing stuff.
Do a little doggy. There you go. Oh gosh, that's the.
Anyways, we're chilling. Much love to you guys. I appreciate you coming down here. Thank you for spending some time with everybody. Thank you for being members of the reptile community and being so active. And If you guys need shirts, there's links in the description below. I'm just messing with y'all. Have a great night. Thank you. Don't forget to do your collab with Iron Dog Reptiles. Any of you other folks that are here, I really appreciate you coming and spending time with us. It means a lot. And we'll see you on the next vlog.
Love, guys.